up and in, if you throw gas like Craig does, and you're throwing up and in, and this guy is not the next pitch, he's not gonna dig in here and go, okay, I'm gonna hit that one. No, he's gonna go, I hope this crazy guy does not hit me this pitch, right? What's going on, guys? Coach Matt and YouGoProBaseball, and I'm here with my man Craig Stem. In this video, we're talking about 5 attack strategies that pitchers can use to get out any type of hitter. We got some really good information for you in this video, so watch it till the end. This one is a doozy. I promise you, you're gonna love it. Before we get into the video though, I wanna show you guys what Craig's got going on. He makes these really cool watch straps, whether you got an Apple Watch, a Fitbit, whatever kind of watch that you're wearing, he's got a strap for you made out of baseballs, made out of baseball gloves, really cool stuff. I'll leave the link down below where you can check them out. But let's get into it. The 5 attack strategies. What's the first one?
The first one, my personal favorite, that I would use to get out well over probably 6 of the 9 hitters in any lineup I face. I'm not even gonna worry about them. I'm gonna use my stuff. That's the first one. Your strengths, right? I say stuff, it's basically your strengths. So my strength, I got a good sinker, I got a good slider, I got a good splitter. I don't have to go into the at-bat with a crazy strategy to throw this guy's timing off, to do whatever else. I'm just gonna go in there, I'm gonna throw my best stuff in my best location, and I think that I can beat them. And that's a simple one, and that's the one that works. Stick to your strengths, right?
Right. That makes sense, and a lot of pitchers have a lot of success with that because they're good at it, so they go to it. The second one is pitching to the hitter's weakness,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
You want me to elaborate on that one?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the hitter's weakness, obviously if you're watching batting practice, or if you know the team, you know the player, you have a scouting report, you know, hey, maybe this guy's got a long swing. You know, maybe this guy's got a slow swing. He can't hit a curveball. He's bailing out on curveballs, you know? So maybe your strength is a sinker, but this guy cannot hit a slider, and you have a slider. So maybe in this situation, we're gonna pitch to his weakness. So that's another way that you can attack a hitter, right? And another attack strategy.
That takes some, takes a little bit of research and some know-how, right? So, you know, like you said, if a guy's got a long swing, maybe you throw him inside. If a guy's got an open stance and steps to open up more, he's not gonna hit the pitch away. So just throw it there. And if you can't throw it there, and he's not a great hitter anyway, that's when you go back to your strengths. Right?
Right. Number 3, disrupting timing. Talk about that.
Yep, disrupting timing. There's a million different ways you can disrupt timing. It depends on your, repertoire. So the way that I like to do it, I like to do the simplest one is hard in, soft away, right? I throw hard in. If the guy's late on it, I'm staying hard in. If I throw a pitch hard inside to a righty and he yanks it down the third base line, oh, we got him right where we want it, right? Soft away, nice and easy. That's the simplest one. Once again, you gotta be able to read timing. If you throw a very slow pitch and he's out in front of it and he swings and misses it, let's stay slow.
Right.
Take the information the hitter is giving you.
That's great. Another way I like to think about that is like, if you were to see a train, let's say those are mountains, those trees back there are mountains, and you see a train going in those mountains this way, and it's going the same speed, but the tracks are right here. It's gonna look a lot faster when the train is right here. Even though it's going the same speed a mile away in those mountains, it looks like it's going really slow over there.
Right.
Same thing with a fastball. The closer an object is to your eyes, the faster it looks. So not only are you getting actual velocity when you throw a fastball in, up and into them, and then a changeup or whatever your off speed is, low and away, you're getting that actual change of velocity, change of speed, but you're also getting a perceived change of velocity because the ball is closer to that batter's eyes when it's up and in. The train is closer, it looks faster. And then when that train is away, even if you threw a fastball low and away, the perceived velocity has changed. Now, if you actually change the velocity, the actual velocity, now you've got like more out of the way you've changed your speeds to that hitter. So that's another way I like to think about it, at least when it comes to changing speeds. Number 4,
tunneling.
Disrupting. Oh, we can go there?
Tunneling? Yeah.
Let's go.
That's where I was gonna go. Tunneling is easy. Like, you guys may have heard the term tunneling, and it sounds like a real, complicated term. But I mean, if you've ever thrown a fastball up in the zone to set up the curveball down, that's tunneling, right? I'm actually not a big fan of intentionally setting up a pitch. Like I said, you take the information that the hitter is giving you. If we're gonna stay away from a guy and I throw a fastball outside and he swings at it, fouls it off into the first base dugout, okay, we know now he's gonna swing at that pitch outside. I'm gonna throw my slider in the same spot, break it off the plate. Now when he swings at that pitch, he misses. That's tunneling, essentially. You should be working on tunneling in all of your bullpens when you're training. Don't just be like, here's a fastball anywhere, and here's a curveball anywhere, okay? If your curveball is a 12-6 and it's like this, throw a fastball here, boom, and then throw the curveball in the same spot and break it down. Take some video. You need to be able to see if it's starting in the same spot and breaking to where the hitter cannot reach it.
I personally was a guy who didn't like to get too fine with my location. So my whole goal was to throw the ball over the middle of the plate, and I would tunnel all three of my pitches, sinker, slider, forkball, for the most part, right down the middle of the plate,
Right.
and
It
let
works,
the ball do the
man.
work for you.
It works.
And that was, again, you know, my sinker was my strength, so I tended to go more towards the sinker, and I would throw a lot more of those, but I'm just tunneling all the other pitches right off of that. So really cool. Number 5 was disrupting balance, and we kind of touched on it in disrupting timing,
Right.
but if you can also disrupt their balance, you're going to be a lot more successful as a pitcher as well, because if they're not comfortable in the batter's box, if you throw a fastball up and in, if you throw gas like Craig does, and you're throwing up and in, and this guy is not the next pitch, he's not going to dig in here and go, okay, I'm going to hit that one. No, he's going to go, I hope this crazy guy does not hit me this pitch, right? So disrupting his balance is huge. And it's not just by coming in, it can be by going low and away after that, right? So it kind of goes into disrupting timing.
Right.
Because if you throw that one up and in, and then you throw that one low and away, how do you see those guys swing at those pitches? Usually the butt goes out and the hands go out. That's not very balanced, right?
Right.
So even though you're messing with their timing, you're also messing with their balance in the same regard.
Right. And we were always taught, one that I've carried with me for a long time is moving feet, right? You hear people say move feet all the time. And that's not always up and in either, because I mean, they don't move their feet if they go like this, right? But I'm a sinker ball guy, and I start almost every righty that I don't know, I'm gonna start them off with a sinker inside. And if I miss in, I'm not mad about it, because they have to do this, right? And once you see them move their feet, like you said, they're not digging in, and they don't know if it was an accident. If they don't know you, they don't know if it was an accident or not. Maybe you're just crazy. Maybe your arm's a little late that day, you're missing arm side.
This guy has no control, is what they're thinking in their
no
head.
control. So it really opens up the outside of the plate a ton. And then it's the same way if you're living outside and you're causing this guy to lean over the plate every time, you've disrupted his balance. And now if you come right back in here, he's gonna go whoop, but this pitch is over the plate and it's a strike. So,
and to add on to that, not only balance forward and back, but also balance back and forth.
Right.
Like if they're late and they're swinging quick back here, and then you throw something out in front where they're like lunging out this way off balance, that's disrupting their balance too. So if you can disrupt their timing and balance, you're gonna have a lot of success. So that's the 5 attack strategies, let's say, that pitchers can use to attack any type of hitter. Any type of hitter, you can use these 5 things on to get them out, right? We've got your strengths, your stuff.
Yep.
You've got their weaknesses. You've got disrupting timing. You've got disrupting balance, and you've got tunneling.
Right.
Those are the 5 attack strategies.
Right, and you don't have to start an at bat with one and stick with it the whole time. I want to add that in, because if you start an at bat off and you say I'm gonna use my stuff to get this guy out, and that's how you start it. But now all of a sudden my stuff, example, sinker, arm side, inside to a righty, and I throw it first pitch and he yanks it down the line. Okay, now he's early on my hardest pitch. My strategy is now going to change to I'm going to disrupt this guy's timing.
Right.
Right.
Right. Yep. Let him give you some signs. Pitch off what he shows you. Right. He's on your stuff. Okay. Let's see what you got on the slider, low and away now, buddy. Mix it up. Change the balance. Change the timing. Change the speed. So really good stuff. I love it. Guys, if you want to get in touch with Craig, I'll leave his information down below. He's in the Asheville, North Carolina area right now, but he's still playing, so he might be somewhere else when you're watching this video, but you can get in touch with him. The description down below, I'll leave his information. Hit him up if you want to get some training, maybe pick his brain, whatever it is. Also go check out those watch straps that he's got going on, really cool stuff. I'll leave the link down below. Hop down in the comment section and let us know which one of these 5 attack strategies is your favorite. What do you do when you're attacking hitters? How do you approach them? How do you get those hitters out? Leave a comment down below. I really want to know what you guys are working on. And if you got any questions, we'll help answer those down in the comment section below. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys in the next video.